92.4, 99.6, Naiwi FM, the voice of Hauraki. Whānau, it's finally here. We have the match breakdown from last night, and we have Alpha Nongarino in the studio. How are you, bro?
Oh, could be happier, my bro. Could be happier, but I take things on the chin. There's another game to come in a few weeks. We're talking about the Ampol State of Origin Game 1 in Sydney.
And Sydney as well.
I know. And with all the Blues fans there, they got smashed. What, 38-10?
38-10. I think even yesterday you said...
I said 30 points.
You said 30 points and you nearly got beat by 30 points.
Yeah. But hey, I can go back and say what would have been, what could have been if the player never got red carded. You got to feel for that young man. And the fastest ever to get a red card in Origin history. From memory, if I'm right, he was the sixth person ever sent off.
Yep.
And we spoke about this yesterday, about the leniency in regards to some of those rules. And I was very, very surprised. He actually got sent off. I thought he might have got 10 minutes.
I thought he did get 10. I wasn't listening properly. I thought he got 10 and I saw him walking out. I was like, oh, he's out for the match.
He's gone. Young man making a debut, and there's a lot of talk now that he may be gone for 5 or even 6 weeks. So
been announced.
Is it? Yep. Gone? He's gone.
4 to 5 weeks.
Man, they don't muck around with the judiciary over there. But back to the game. Really, the Blues look like the favourites on the paper. Full of stars. At their home stadium, I would guess at least 70, 80 or 90% were Blues fans.
Yeah, definitely.
But take nothing away from their mighty Maroons team, bro. Your team, when they put that Maroons jersey on, they become 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
Every single player, including their management, their staff, their fans, turn up and to be very vocal to see what happened last night. Mate, you can't take nothing away. Sally Cherry Evans at 35.
Like you said, we were talking about it this morning, he's getting better with age.
He is. He's getting better in age. And there's the talk going around at the moment that he may hang his boots up. Definitely maybe for Origin. This could be the inspiration for a guy who's played well, because he took over the role, obviously, from the great Johnny Thurston.
Yeah. Big boots to fill.
Yeah, it was. He's played extremely well. Yeah, he's had his high and low in his career. But if there's some inspiration, it could be around the captain.
Definitely. Because last night he just looked 22. He looked young as.
Yeah. And look at how those young guys adopted in the Maroons team. Yeah. There's not really a lot I can really talk about when it comes to my Blues team. They just struggled right across the paddock. And I said this to you this morning when I watched the build-up to it. And I feel sorry for Madge Maguire too. He's done well in his own right with the Kiwis and everything. But the team just, I don't know what it was. To me personally, I think they're too big-headed.
Yeah, I think too many personalities.
It is, and you can't coach a team when you got all that personality. Yeah, it's not a team. You can have. I think the saying goes, a team that will play better that don't have big star names. Yeah. Warriors is an example in the NRL. It's an example. It's like a Warriors B or C team. That's not disrespecting the current players. But, it just looked disjointed.
Yeah, I mean, you look at
cocky. They look real cocky, bro. Yeah. And they came out in front of the crowd, and you do. Yeah. Why not? Because your fans have turned up.
Oh, yeah, and the whole crowd's behind you. You get that ego. Yeah, I think with the Maroons, I think the only big personality they got is Reece Walsh. And I think even he can be a bit humble at times.
Yeah, and people have spoken about that tackle, was he sliding down and was that shoulder thing and all that type of stuff. It doesn't matter how you comment on it now, it's happened. Yeah. And he's now obviously going to serve a few weeks away from the game. Yeah. And he'll learn from that, but that's what he'll be remembered for when it comes to State of Origin. Reece Walsh, what would have happened if he had continued to play? Yeah. But, the player who came on, wow, how good was he?
I think Selwyn Cobbo, I think Billy Slater got a bit of hate for, because a lot of people say, you watch Origin, they put a lot of forwards on the bench just to, bring them on. But I think when I looked at it, I thought Selwyn Cobbo was a better choice because he's more versatile in different areas. He can play lock, he can play wing, he can play fullback. So I think having him there and then putting Hammer on fullback and then putting Selwyn Cobbo on the wing, did you see when he went left side and he bumped them off? He was I think Billy Slater has really taken coaching the Queensland side to another level. I think he came out today and said they didn't even play the way he wanted to. He said we could have played so much better, which I think it's a humble coach and a humble team.
He's got credentials. There are many star players over the many years gone by who have unfortunately not turned out to be great coaches. It's just one of those things. They're great on the field as a player, but unfortunately things don't work. Billy Slater has actually turned that around. He's looking like one of these guys. Maroons proud.
Yeah.
And great on the field back in his day when he played, obviously one of the best going around. But what he does, and I think the mana, the respect that the players have for Billy. And you got legends underneath that as part of Origin folklore. When you had the likes of Alfie Langer, when you take a look at the Prince who did the build-up, you got Darren Lockyer there. Then of course you got a guy who's been at the top end of it in the coaching side of it, who was part of the commentary, which is Fatty Walton.
Yeah, you even have JT on the coaching staff as well.
Just the whole makeup of this Maroons thing. It's huge. It's a powerhouse. And it's going to be hard, I would guess, being a New South Wales fan, to knock that over, because you've got to get over that hurdle first. Yeah. What happens on the field happens on the field. But
I always think...
I've got no excuses, bro. Yeah. They just got beaten by a better team. Yeah. A team, in my mind, that wants it more. Yeah. And a lot more hungrier compared to a team that's full of star names. Will Dylan Edwards, would he have made an issue difference? No, he would not. It was just...
Would the 13th man have made a difference? That's the big question.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think it would have been that high of a score, because I think as soon as he got taken off, Queensland knew to target that left edge. Yeah. I think we still would have won, but I don't think it would have been a 28 difference.
It might have been that, what you said yesterday, say like 6, 8, or 10 or whatever, but it would have been a lot closer. But hey, no excuses. You just got to build up, pick your lip up, carry on and focus for Melbourne in a few weeks, and the pressure's on the Blues to make it a squared series. They know it's going to be equally as tough going to Suncorp, where it's very, very strong in Maroons. Look, last year the Blues actually beat the Maroons there. That's the only time they won it, because the series is wrapped up at the first 2 games. But it's rugby league. And we were talking about this morning why social media and Kiwis just love it in all walks of life. Yeah.
People that don't even watch NRL love State of Origin.
It gets more coverage than our blooming general elections and everything like that from all walks of life. You know, people come out of the woodwork and just love it. Give it to the Blues, give it to the Maroons. The hate stuff on the social media, you know.
People know more Origin players than they do politicians.
What is it? Anyway, game 2, bro. Come on, bring it on and see what happens in Melbourne. I just hope that it's an even series. Then you get a real good game in that third one. But it's going to be hard to topple over a well-drilled Queensland Maroons team under Billy Slater.
Especially coming in with that momentum from the first game.
Why not, bro?
And I think there's a statistic, I think it's been 30 years. Every time Queensland, I think it's 20 odd years, every time Queensland win the first match, they always win the series. Yeah. And it's been that for like 20 years. The same statistic, if Queensland go into the second half leading, they won't lose. No. I think that's been the same since like 1980 something. Yeah. It's just a powerhouse of a team. I think when they get a lead, I think what they do is they don't try and score more. I think they're more on the defense side and they just take what they can get. I think that's why Billy Slater is so good, is he doesn't push them to score more, score high. You know, you're in the lead, all good. Just defend, and just take openings.
What I like about them, bro, they play full 80 minutes. Right to the dine in. You know, I've seen it over the years where this Maroons outfit just never give up. No. They play right through to the 80th minute.
They've got that grit.
They go down fighting. You know? They may lose a battle sometimes, but they'll go down fighting. And that just seems to be the pride that they have in that Maroons jersey. Yeah. But no, I'm not going to change my stripes. So I've been there since day one, you know, and I've got all the stuff on the history of it all. I've got all the VHS videos of the State of Origin and where it all started. And I've been to Origin, but mate, I love it. I love Origin.
It is a great competition. It is a great series.
Yeah, you need to go sometime.
I know. Fano, we're going to do a GoFundMe to send me to Suncorp.
We're going to do sausages. We're going to do a live show over there. No, it'd be cool. But anyway, that's a bit of a wrap of the State of Origin game one last night. 38-10. The Maroons, just too good.
And the women played tonight?
Oh, women tonight, yeah. There's a lot of talk around that. Obviously, sold out crowd in Newcastle. The home of the fullback for Tamika Upton.
Yeah. Dally M winner from last year.
What's it going to be like for her? The Blues are looking strong there. So if the Blues need to win, might be the Wahine will do it for them. But I'm looking forward. I'll be watching it tonight as well. I love watching the girls play. They got more... and they just throw the ball around.
Yeah, you know, I think that's what happened with you weren't passing the ball as much last night. And my old man,
heroes, bro.
Yeah, and my old man said when you get up to the Queensland try, you just get too excited to score and you'd keep fumbling. And he said, and it'd get frustrating after a while, being right there at the try line and losing it for 4 or 5 times.
Frustrating.
Yeah.
It's like when you got caliber players like that, it's just frustrating. Anyway, I want to look forward to the girls, bro. I reckon the girls will be a good. I love watching Millie, what is her name now? Millie. She's married now, eh?
Oh,
Millie Wilkinson.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Millie Wilkinson here.
Isabella. Oh, no, Jessica. No. But
You
I'm
know
looking forward to
Fano?
the girls, bro. I'm going to get in trouble with Tina. But that's our Origin wrap.
Yeah.
Bro.
Sweet as. Coming up next, whānau, Tairi Te Aroha. Nā iwi FM. Up the Maroons.